We're joined now by our sports reporter, Jarrett-Bryan. So what are these proposals all about, Jordan?
Well, Greg Dyke, the chairman of the FA, who also heads up this FA commission, today revealed a report that hopes to address the failings and flaws of English football and fundamentally answer two questions. Why do we underperform so badly at major tournaments? And secondly, for a nation as footy crazy as we are, why is the depth of English talent so small? Now, in this report, the most controversial and radical of ideas was that he wants to introduce a new league that will sit between League Two and the Conference, so a League Three, if you will. Of those 20 teams in that league, 10 of those teams will be Premier League B teams. So, for example, a Chelsea B, a Stoke B, a Arsenal B. The remaining 10 teams will be made up of Conference League teams. Those Premier League B teams, so Chelsea B, for example, can't go any higher than League One, can't go any lower than the Conference, and can't compete in the FA Cup.
It's not very often you can say with hand on heart, England could win the World Cup. But with the CP World Cup this summer, England have a couple of world-class players in their squad, a top 10 ranking, and the advantage of it being on home soil here at St George's Park. Whisper it quietly, but maybe, just maybe. Thanks, Matt. Yes, well, after international football took an absolute kicking these last few weeks with all the revelations about corruption and bribery, it was now athletics' turn to be surrounded in controversy. A police task force hits the streets patrolling the crime hotspots in Haringey. I wanted to see firsthand how stop and search is done, because while the police say it's a vital tool in fighting crime, I know it comes at a cost.
You're not doing any drugs, are you?
Now, I've only been stopped and searched twice in my life. But many of my friends and family who look just like me, who dress just like me, get stopped on a regular basis. This leads my friends to believe that the police feel that black people are inherent criminals.
So I met up with the borough commander, Victor Elisa, to find out what he was doing to allay the community's fears.
Black people feel like they are being almost picked on, they are being singled out and racially profiled. There's a lot of anger and frustration amongst young black men that feel like, if I walk down the street to get my shop in, I'm going to get pulled. Yep. How would you, align their fears and concerns that isn't the case, even though the stats say it is, and what are you doing to try and amend those concerns and fears?
Okay,
so it's clear that Commander Elisa has genuine intentions of building bridges of trust with the black community. However, he's only one person, albeit somebody in a position of senior authority. What we now need to see is more people from the ethnic communities represented in positions of power within the Met Police, because those are the people that can ultimately not only sympathise with people from boroughs like Haringey, but also empathise with them.
So, the Stoke Mandeville leg of the torch relay is about to get underway. We've got some VIPs in the house. The opening ceremony is only 24 hours away, so if you're not excited about the Paralympics by now, then you never will be. Let's do this. Yes, we're rocking and rolling here. The flame bearers have arrived. The music has been cranked up. The crowd is ready and good to go. Joe McElderry is rocking it. Let's do this.